So in this video we are going to be making this section here. This is our nav bar, you know. She's not in the traditional place at the top. Right, okay. So here's where we got to. In the last video, as you can see, everything's pretty much the same. Slight difference in the weight of the text for the main heading, and slight difference in the size of the top banner, but that's nothing too important. It needs to be changed. Right, so let's crack on with this. By the way, in the.com, a really good keyboard shortcut is the Command and E, and it takes you to this bit where you can see your site properly without the dashboard underneath. Right, okay, let's crack on. What I always try to do is let's close these banners up, taskbar at the bottom, and let's have a quick look on here and how we did this. Command and E again. So this is our taskbar, this is our nav bar. So if I remember rightly, it's got 3 sections in it. 1, 2, 3. Right, so there's 3 containers. Right, let's do this. Underneath our main menu, which is this part here we just created, we want another plus sign, we want another div. This is going to be our nav container. Nav container is here, and it is, this one we want flex in the display. Now, reason we want flex, and as you can see here, they are evenly spaced out in it, these 3 bits. So that's logo, the buttons, which are all in a container, and the button, all evenly spaced out. And this is the CSS property flex, as I just said. And as you can see from this diagram here, it really is with flex you can justify the content really easily. You can do flex start, which goes into the start, flex end, flex center. And this is what we need here. We need space between in flex to justify the content. We want to go double click on the justify content as we just saw, and we look for space between, which is perfect. I'm going to put it onto the top and the bottom. So how to do this, if you just put 10px and 0px, that will add it to the top and the bottom. So the 10 is top and bottom, the first one is going to be top and bottom, that one is left or right. If you put 4 in there, there'll be first one's top, next one's right, next one after that's bottom, then after that's left. That's how you do it. So you just do the top and bottom and not the right left. You can do it that way. Now let's put some height in there as well. 10% height and 100% width, and that's that right. And what I'm also going to do as well, I'm going to Command and K, border, bottom will be our border style, scroll across, border top will be our border style as well. It's perfect, it's just what we need on top and on bottom. Now we could have done it on the other element before, on the main banner element, and all have the same thing. That is our layout for our nav bar all sorted. Now we need to put some elements in there. We want a div for the logo div, and in here element again, we want image. Now to pull an image through, what we need to do is go back to here, the home button, and we need to find where we're looking at here, media needs to add new, and that's our image there. Well, there we go. Back to our hero, in here, double click on it, and that is our image. There we go. So that's our image. So as you can see, it's not fitting. So we want to do for image, we want to make sure it fits 100% height, and this to be 100% as well. There we go, that fits perfectly there. Right, so we can close that one off now. The logo div is done. And again, inside the nav container, we want another element, another div, and this is going to be our Nav Links. So in here we want to add links. In the.com you come up with some hashtags at the top there, so I'm going to links, link button, what do we call, so Y attend, here we name it Y, tracks, speaker, and agenda. There we go. For this here, I'm going to put display flex again, no direction, sorry, to be row, like I'm in the center, there we go. And the individual ones, move across. Font size to be 2 REM. To REM, font style, font weight to be light, font color to be black. And one more thing we need is text decoration, because we don't got this line through at the minute. It's like underlined. Text decoration is under, so this falls under text decoration. It's underlined. So as you can see, none, popular for links, different kind of text decoration. So I just want none for that, and that's it for that. What we also need is, I'm going to put in a bit of right margin. So Command K again, margin right 10px. Now what I might do here, instead of doing it this way, I'm just going to copy and paste, paste and paste. There we go. One more tracks. There we go. Capital A there. Perfect. So that's that done. And the last one is the button. So what I'm going to do is going to copy this here. I'm going to reuse that block. So I'm going to reuse that block for ease of use. Reuse it. Delete these here. Delete them there. And just add a button. Button. Perfect. In this button, it's going to be submit if I remember rightly. Right. And if I remember rightly, it's going to be, this button is 100% height. Text color was white. It is font weight is going to be same again. It's going to be a little lighter. It's going to be 2 REM, and the background is black. Now, as you can see, this looks a bit squished compared to this one here. Let's go to Summit. Sorry, Summit, not Submit. Right. As you see, it looks a bit squished on the sides compared to this here. Some more room. Text looks a lot lighter as well. I can change that to 1.5 maybe, 0.7. There we go. What I did there to make this, because it's a lot wider, is for padding, I put 10px on top and bottom, 30px either side. As you can see, it makes it a bit wider, makes it a little bit better. Right, and you see, you can just see, like, it looks like a different colour going around it, and that is the border. So we need to get rid of that border. I think all buttons, when you start off, have a border, and for that, I just want to put, there you go, it got rid of it. Perfect. Actually, it looks like this text is a bit smaller, so I'm going to change the size of this font, put it at 1.5 REM. There we go, that is our nav bar. So in the next video, we'll be making our submit section here. Hope you enjoy me building this amazing front end all in the.com.